Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to Infinity Astrological Sciences YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about Trikonas or the four major classifications of entire human life. Sage Parashara Maharshi has divided entire human life into 12 equal parts, each of the part giving its own aspect upon the human life. The Kundali or the natural horoscope of each and every person will start from the first house, that is from Lagnasthana, and ends at the 12th house, the Mokshasthana. Here, Sage Parashara Maharshi has subclassified these 12 houses into 4 parts, each part consisting of 3 houses. The first part, which is called Dharma Trikona, consists of Lagnasthana, Purva Punyasthana, and Bhagyasthana. And the second part, which is called Artha Trikona, consists of second house, 6th house, and 10th house. And the third part, which is Kama Trikona, consists of third house, 7th house, 11th house. And the fourth part, the Moksha Trikona, consists of 4th house, 8th house, and 12th house. Here, we are exclusively going to talk about the first Trikona, that is the Dharma Trikona of the human life. Sage Parashara Maharshi has given Dharma Trikona its allocation as Lagnasthana, Purva Punyasthana, and Bhagyasthana. And each and every Trikona has its own element of the nature. If we see in the text of astrology or Jyotisha Shastra, the Dharma Trikona has been entitled by Lord Agni, and Artha Trikona is entitled with Bhumi or the earth element. The Kama Trikona has been entitled with the air element or Lord Vayu, and Moksha Trikona is entitled by watery element or Jala. When we think in depth again, why the Dharma Trikona has been allocated by Lord Agni, the scientific meaning is that Dharma is purity, chastity, vitality, and vigor. Dharma is when you follow a path of life where there is no impurities, there is no pollution, there is no residue, so that you don't accumulate any karma. The Dharma Trikona is represented by the Agni, and the karyas which is performed in very serene manner is also called as Dharma Karya, because while performing those karyas you are very serene, you are not attached to the material world. And in Hindu religion, the Dharma Karyas are performed before the Homa or Lord Agni where he is present. We offer our prayers and our offerings to Lord Agni, and he delivers it to the gods. We offer our prayers to Lord Agni because Agni is the one who eliminates all the impurities, pollutants, and residues from this material world and transcends only the purest form of our offerings to the gods. That is why everywhere homas are done in presence of homas. And the fiery signs are Mesha, Simha, and Dhanus. If you see, both three signs are aggressive in nature. They do not tolerate any impurities, and they do not tolerate any kind of illicit actions. And Dharmasthana, being the second house for each and every Mokshasthana, it is a sense of purpose for each of the individual who is getting birth in this planet. Because when you see the first house, it is the second house of the 12th house. The protruding house of every Mokshasthana is Dharmasthana. For example, let us take in the natural zodiac, Mesha becomes the first house, and it is the second house for the Meena, the ending house or Mokshasthana. Similarly, if you take the Simha, it is the second house for the Karkataka or the Cancer, the protruding house of the Mokshasthana. Similarly, if you take Dhanus as Dharmasthana, the natural ninth house, It is the protruding house of the Scorpio, the again one of the moksha sthana. It means there is something you need to do in this life before attaining the moksha. That is what we call as dharma. It is your dharma to perform in this life before attaining the moksha, the residue which has to be burnt by the fire. Until unless you burn it by your fire, you cannot achieve the moksha. Or the dharma is nothing but the set of rules and guidelines which you must go through and attend before going into the moksha. Our Atma is the amalgamation of our past life incarnations, our feelings, our emotions, which we have experienced through our numerous number of incarnations. This dharma is what means we have to follow certain path in our life so that our sense of fulfillment has to be achieved in this lifetime so that we can go towards moksha. When we consider in depth, the Dharma Trikonas are the amalgamation of first house, fifth house, and ninth house. First house being us, our body, our character, our dignity, our vitality, our vigor, our health, our constitution, our way of thinking, our soul itself comes under first house. The soul, which is embedded in our body, is the first house. Because when our body suffers, our soul may not execute its action completely and it does not get fulfilled easily. That is why Lagna is the first and foremost important house in the entire chart, because it is a seating of the soul. If the seat is not good, if the vehicle is not good, how can a driver drive? So, first, the body, character, vitality, vigor should be good. That is what we call it as Lagna. It is us. And the second house of the Dharma Trikona falls in Pura Punya Sthana, which means the Santana Sthana or the progeny which you are going to give birth. This progeny has been allocated with Pura Punya because you get results what you have done in your past life incarnations. That is why elders say that there should be a good Pura Punya to get a good prosperous progeny. And the third house in the Dharma Trikona falls under Bhagyasthana or Pitrusthana, which tells about our forefathers, our father itself, and the values which we get from our teachers, gurus, the higher knowledge, religion, culture, pilgrimage, and everything. When we see the family tree of the Dharma Trikona, it is your father, you, and your progeny. See, the values which have been coming from our family, from our forefathers, and which will be sent in future to your progeny is completely of Dharma Trikona. Dharma is the one's righteousness, one's entitlement towards his path of life, a sense of purpose, or the way of life which he selects to reach the destination. To put it in a simple way, Dharma is the road which you take, Artha is the vehicle you take, Kama is the journey you travel, and Moksha is the destination you reach. So, until unless you perform your Dharma, you cannot reach the destination, because if there is no Dharma, there is no road, there is no path, you don't know where you are going. Dharma being the second house of the moksha, the unfulfilled duties which have been residue till the past life incarnations has to be completed in this lifetime. And dharma is something which you have to do no matter what circumstances you are going in your life.